is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. So look, this is just a little bit of a YouTubing hit, which I'm happy to give to all of you. This is the second time I recorded this video because I was recording the first one. I was doing my intro, giving a rough idea what we're going to be talking about, what it's about, and I looked at the clock and I hadn't even got up to like the main point yet. I was 7 minutes in. Right, and I don't know what I said. It took up so much time. 7 minutes of just pure waffle. So I'm going to give it another try. Here we are again. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin. Rabbi from another planet. Like, share, subscribe. All those good things are fantastic. So let's talk about a bit of Doctor Who. You like Doctor Who? I like Doctor Who. So Doctor Who right now, the world of Doctor Who right now is somewhat like a sacked city. Like you saw Game of Thrones or heard Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones, when it was still good, they talked about, there's the Robert Baratheon led a rebellion against the Targaryens, and you got information about the end of that rebellion throughout the series. And essentially, they came into the King's Landing, the city stronghold of the Targaryens, and raped and murdered everybody, right? And, like, raped and murdered everybody, like everybody. In a small aside, why do I love America so much? This seems like two eclectic things. I'm going to tell you exactly why I like America so much. At the end of, other than they make a lot of cool stuff, at the end of World War II, something similar happened. We had the Allied forces came into to Berlin from one side, and Russian forces came in from the other side. They surrounded Berlin. Russian forces were made up of like really dodgy, like feudal, like Mongol warlords, and just all these kinds of like Middle Ages type battle thing. And so the what they do when they win, when they defeat a city, when they defeat a foe, they rape everything. They rape regardless of age, gender, not that anybody assumed a gender, a species. They like literally everything. Literally, and this really happened at the end of World War II. And so as they came in from one side of Berlin, everybody started flooding, like trying to get out of Berlin. All the people who were probably did vote for those National Socialists. They all like, ah, get the hell! They're all going to run. And the Americans, God bless them, God bless them, closed off the city so nobody could get out. Mwah. Anyway, so the world of Doctor Who does look somewhat like that right now, in that they've been telling us for years and years and years the current iteration of Doctor Who is fantastic, and everybody loves Jodie Whittaker and her magic vagina. It's so good. It's the best vagina ever. It's a Doctor Who vagina, but don't assume a gender. That's why they're a bit keen on the rainbows. Now they're leaving, and they finally admitted, oh yeah, it's gone really badly. Right? It's gone the ratings have gone from like up here to like down here. Like, anything quicker than that. It was more like in the direct, like it's been an absolute disaster. And the ratings, by the way, they started up there proving nobody really had a problem with there being a girl doctor before they put an utterly useless one in front of the screen. So that's the world we're living in right now, and so and with that we can look at today's events. Well, I think yesterday's events, which we're going to look over, and we're going to go. People really haven't learnt much, have they? People really haven't picked up what went right and what went wrong, and certainly nobody's listening to anybody who cares. Fine! Okay, so I got that into 4 minutes. Okay, so it's better than 7 minutes. So like, share, subscribe, hit the, definitely hit the subscribe button if you're subscribed. Please make sure you're still subscribed. Comment, let me know what you think. And I got to go through a gazillion comments as always. I'm kind of happy to go through comments. And check out my Indiegogo. Check out my Indiegogo, which is not closer to going to print today. I'm really kind of pissed off about it. I did overindulge a little bit over the weekend. Let me tell you, like, my wife made all this crazy food. Oh my God, it was all so good. All this like southern stuff, fried chicken and biscuits and waffle. Oh God! And I'm an old man. Okay, this is what you got to look forward to. When you hit your 50s. You can't just do anything you want. You can't do it. So I overindulged. I ate a bunch of stuff I really, really shouldn't have, and I was sick as a dog yesterday. I got no work done on it, and I really felt terrible. So I really got to kind of push and do an extra few hours tonight. What is it? Two freaking awesome graphic novels. We've got biblical Bible source, Aces, Crazy, Rashes, Rogues. Very, very biblically accurate. I wrote and drew it. 220 pages long. It's brilliant. We have The Imperium. I wrote this. Dominic Ratchet to the art. A love letter to telefantasy in the 1960s. Doctor Who, James Bond, Emmett Till, Monkey in Space, and The Black Slap from 2001. It's also brilliant. And again, I give you these reviews with all sincerity. You get a bunch of extras with them. Noble Savages, for example, male gaze cards. You name it, it's all there, baby. And I think these cards are only going to be available on this campaign. We're going to continue the male gaze on my next campaign, which is pretty much ready to go right now. As soon as I finish this crap, I'm not launching my next campaign until fulfillment begins, right? Which is why I'm freaking pushing to get fulfillment done. Anyway, please go check it out. It's in video notes. Thank you very much. I'm actually at 159 backers right now. If I can get to 160, that'll be lovely. Then if I get to 160, I'm going to say, can you get me to 165? There is no end to it, right? There is no end to it. I just want to be clear and upfront with you here. So fine, so let's start with a bit of Radio Times action. So we have this headline. So before we read the story, this is just on a side. I want to look at this other. What is that? Stranger Things? That Winona White Rider from. I have no idea who that character is. Yeah, I want to look at this headline. 12th Doctor joins Doctor Who Big Finish adventure as Peter Capaldi recast. It's not entirely true, right? Jake Dubman has played Capaldi sort of before. He played a narrator in the 12th Doctor Adventures, and he wasn't bad. He gave a decent performance that felt like Capaldi. Didn't sound in any way or shape like Capaldi. So the idea of recasting him in a full cast audio drama with somebody who doesn't sound very much like him sounds like a bit of a duffer. And I think that might be connected to why Peter Capaldi wasn't speaking so favorably about doing audio drama the other week. I think that might be connected. But anyway, look, I'm sorry, Jake Dubman. I think you're a talented guy. I've heard the trailer. Nah, not interested. That's a pass. Fine, but let's look at this. Michael Sheen voted as fans' favorite to replace Jodie Whittaker as new Doctor. So the headline for this is, the British public have no interest in the female Doctor. I can't think of anything that is a greater failure for the Chibnall and Whittaker era. You know, she very famously went on David Tennant's podcast and talked about it the day after the first episode went out, and it got very good ratings, got excellent ratings, and then people saw it and they said, no way, mate. And she said, I was a bit nervous. I didn't break it. Not only did you break it, you broke your fundamental premise that people want to see more stunning and brave female Doctor Who. They don't. Good Omens and Prodigal Sunstar fought off strong competition. Not really. Fans have named Michael Sheen as the actor they most want to see cast as the 14th Doctor when Jodie Whittaker leaves Doctor Who at the end of next series. News broke last week, kind of broke in January, and then Chris Chibnall, in his wonderful way of marketing, said, nobody say anything. That both Jodie Whittaker and Doctor Who showrunner Chris Chibnall will be leaving the long-running show, which they killed in a short amount of time, in 2022 with a 6-episode series and 3 specials set to close out their time on the show. Goodbye! Can we help you pack, please? Of course, that leaves important questions to be filled, with fans busy making impassioned arguments who they think should be get the prestigious gig of the next Doctor. Honestly, I don't think anything's in place yet. I believe Piers Wenger wants to reboot Doctor Who and make it into something a little bit different, make it something that's for the kids. So we're probably talking about an incredible trans hero. Because that's the way Piers Wenger sees the world. Tim Davie, the Director General of the BBC, I think a little bit more interested in making money from their properties, and it is a significant money-making property. If they remember, people have to like it and buy it, which is something they really forgot with the Chris Chibnall era. They may well want to go something more like this. Who has more power? I really don't know. It's just I know what a powerful brand this is, and it's being killed. It's absolutely being killed. Of course, that leaves one important position with film fan who the next Doctor is. The poll carried out by Radio Times saw more than 10,000 responses. So this is interesting because I believe that, generally speaking, the Jodie Whittaker has attracted her fans, and she has. We can't deny that she's attracted her fans. Most of Jodie Whittaker fans I've interacted with have been crazy, have been absolutely insane, and in massive denial of reality, right? They just this massive denial of reality, saying that no, everybody loves it. It's not unpopular. No, TV audience in general going down. Netflix, crowded marketplace. But no, it's popular as it. No, it's not, mate. No, it's not. Okay, BBC have finally admitted it's not. So normally on these polls, right, you get the crazy fans. They come in and they'll vote like a gazillion billion times to make Jodie Whittaker the most popular, even though she's probably the least popular. And that's my belief, right? I think more honest polling was found on Rotten Tomatoes before they noticed it, and they put a stop to that. So it had 10,000 responses. Oh, and people say, well, aren't there fans who hate Jodie Whittaker who will like vote a gazillion times against her? No. Basically, whatever somebody accuses you of doing when it's bad is stuff that they would do if they wanted to be bad, and they normally are bad, right? Yeah, most people like me don't really. I'm not going to go to the trouble of making fake accounts to vote over and over again so an unscientific poll can come out and give me some confirmation. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not a massive loser. And so now we see the inner workings of Jodie Whittaker fans that I've interacted with. They're just massive losers. But it's interesting. The normal Jodie Whittaker options didn't do very well at all. Did not do very well at all. I think they just lost interest, right? I think, again, this is the King's Landing after it's been sacked by who was it? The Lannisters, basically, and all the Targaryens have been raped and murdered. They're not so bothered anymore. Good Omens star Michael Sheen revealed it as top choice amongst viewers, scooping 20% of the vote. That's quite a big vote. Sheen previously had the role in the 6th revived series, voicing the villainous House in an episode penned by Good Omens and American Gods creator Neil Gaiman. Now, listen, I love Michael Sheen as a Doctor. I think it'd be great. Is he a bit too old, right? Is he a bit too old? Because Patterson Joseph was really, really tipped to be the 11th Doctor. Then Matt Smith walked in and blew everybody else away. Although I did like Patterson Joseph as a Doctor. Is he a bit too old now? Really, you got to be the right age that you can run convincingly up and down corridors. That's one of the most important things to be in Doctor Who. One thing that Jodie Whittaker never was able to really pull off, right? And you would have thought running it up and down a corridor would be something that she could pull off. No, not at all. She probably has blah blah blah. Fortunately, the actor did not appear on screen, so there will be no need for. There wouldn't be need for over-explaining anyway. Capaldi was in it twice in Doctor Universe, as was the case with Peter Capaldi took over. Okay, great by thinker like that. Having previously starred opposite the 10th Doctor in 2008's Fires of Pompeii, also was in talks with Children of Earth, which I didn't know people didn't like. I love Children of Earth. I think Children of Earth is the best Torchwood. I really do. It's really creepy, really great. Love the five night screening. I really, really loved it. And Capaldi was in that as well. So, okay. However, Sheen was not the only popular choice. It was Radio Times. But here's the thing we're going to look at. Virtually no women were in the popular choice, right? So, readers turn actor, director turn TV presenter Richard Ayoade is relatively close place at 15% with a vote. I've never seen him act. I'm not sure what his acting jobs are. It's not hard to imagine the IT star crowd bringing his quirky sense of humor to the TARDIS. You need a good actor at this point. You don't need somebody who can do humor. You need a good actor. And I think that's Sheen, quite frankly. Particularly after his recent appearance in the sci-fi juggernaut, The Mandalorian. It was in The Mandalorian? I got to check that out. I didn't know that. Rounding on the top 3 was Holby City's Joe Martin. So this is the Jodie fans, right? Who made a debut as the forgotten incarnation of the Doctor in season 12, with fans seemingly keen to learn more about her. fans of the current era, but not that many people. Here are the top 10 contenders. So number one, at 20% is Michael Sheen. At 50%, Richard Ayoade. At number 3, one of the only women in the top 10, Joe Martin. Then we have Andrew Scott. Oh, Andrew Scott, wouldn't mind. 7%, Colin Morgan. Alexander Varhos, number 6 at 6%. Ben Wilshire, 5%. Ollie Alexander at 4%, and Johnny Lee Miller at 3%. So let's just add this up for example. So how many percentage do we have here? We've got 20, 35, 46, 48. 48 plus 6 is 54. 60, 65, 69. Oh, one of my favorite numbers. And as you all know, it's the 6 I like. The 9 I can live without. 69, 70, 69, so 72, 74. So where's the other 24%? So from that 24%, we have 13% female. Oh man, that one thing. So let's do the math. Here we go. We go. Right, and if I do 24 divided into 100 times 13. Oh no, 74. 74 divided into 100 times 13. So 9.62% of the top 10 were female. That's so let's put it another way. At the ninth, wait, what's that number again? So at 90.38%, 90.38% of the country of the population don't want a female freaking doctor. 90%, over 90% don't want a female doctor. I think that's really the takeaway. Kelly MacDonald's a terrible choice. But so again, 90% of the population don't want a female doctor. You would have thought the media will go, we've heard what you're saying. We've heard it, and we're gonna echo your sentiments and deliver what you want. Nope. At the same time, we have this stupid story. What did the rounds yesterday? Doctor Who bosses set to cast Killing Eve star Jodie Comer as the next time. What, you have to have a Jodie? Really, that's it? We just gotta get a Jodie. That I don't care. Get me a any Jodie. Just get me a Jodie. Just not Whittaker. Doctor Who star Jodie Whittaker recently revealed that her time playing on Time Lord, saying the Doctor is coming to an end, but could another Jodie be set to take her place? I doubt it. There are no Doctor Who bosses. That's the bloody point. But again, this won't stop the media still pummeling this narrative. Jodie Whittaker will soon be leaving the TARDIS as her time on Doctor Who comes to an end. Again, met by sheer elation and a sacking of their city. The BBC confirmed last week that the actress will be stepping down from role as the Doctor in the iconic sci-fi show. Whovians are now patiently waiting to find out who will be filling her shoes. And according to one bookmaker, another Jodie is set to take her place. But again, this is just media narrative. Ollie Alexander as well. It's just media narrative. The BBC recently confirmed that Jodie will be leaving the lead role of Doctor Who. Jodie famously became the first woman to play the Time Lord when she made her debut in the 2017 Christmas special for like 10 seconds, then fell out the TARDIS and blew it up. Okay? And that was a sign of things to come. Now, again, I still think the likes of Piers Wenger, the director of drama at BBC, doesn't care. 90% of people don't want a female doctor. No. More female doctors. So this is why this narrative is always wheeled out. However, she now set to bow in autumn 2022, along with showrunner Chris Chibnall. Before leaving the show, the star will star in a 6-part new series later this year, along with 3 special episodes in 2022. I can't wait to see how bad they do. Right? And I will be a bit disappointed if they don't do it. Oh, that's Jodie Comer. Okay, I have to tell you, totally looks better than Jodie. At least she's pleasant to look at, right? At least she's pleasant to look at. I think Jodie Whittaker may have been pleasant to look at before she started Doctor Who, but I just hate what she's done with it so intently. And how bad she is at it. She literally turns me off now, right? And it takes a lot for me to do that. I'm a pretty horny guy, right? I'm a pretty horny guy, and I'm easily turned on. Like, oh look, a water bottle, that'd do the trick. Honestly, it doesn't take much, mate. It doesn't take much. In a statement, Jodie paid tribute to the showrunner Chris Chibnall and the Doctor Who team. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading the bollocks again. BBC have yet to confirm who the replacement in the high-first studio, but it hasn't stopped fans speculating. Yeah, it's what fans do. It's more press speculating. They're like, oh, somebody might read this. Jodie Comer could be about to replace the actress as Doctor Who, according to the latest odds from Ladbrokes. Blimey, whoever their odds makers are, I think maybe they should get somebody else, right? I think they should get somebody else. I don't know what's going on over here. This guy's expression kind of echoes mine, right? Really, like 90% of people don't want a woman playing Doctor Who. 90%. Okay, to put that into perspective, I think it was only like 70% of people didn't want Labour to be the last government. It's like, and that was the worst landslide that Labour had ever seen, right, in like 100 years. Yeah. The book has slashed odds from 25-1 to just 20-1 on the Killing Eve actress playing the next Time Lord. 20-1. Listen. If you are dying, right? You've been poisoned, and he given something that said, look, you can either have this, which will be your antidote, 100% will cure you, or you can have this thing, which 20-1 might cure you, but if you're cured, you're going to be super wealthy as well. No, you're taking this one, right? You're taking the first one, the 100% one, not the 20-1. The news comes ahead of the release of the new movie Free Guy, which stars Ryan Reynolds. What's that got to do with it? I guess she's in the movie with that's it. Commenting on odds, Alex Apathy of Ladbrokes said Jodie Whittaker has officially called time on her Doctor Who career and on Doctor Who, quite frankly. And there's every chance another Jodie will be stepping into her shoes if the latest odds are anything to go by. However, Jodie Comer isn't the only star potentially in the run for the sci-fi role. Really? She's not the only one. What? There's 20-1 odds against, and she's not the only one. Sounds like it makes sense there might be more. Who else is there? Ollie Alexander? According to Ladbrokes, Ollie Alexander is currently heading the bets at 3-1. Michaela Cole, a 5-1 shot. Chris Marshall, 8-1. While 12-1, Michael Sheen will be the next Doctor. Okay. Now, something I'm going to pay attention to is this poll which says 90% of the country, 90%. Do not want a female doctor, right? And I want to be honest with you. I'd be kind of okay with a female doctor if they hadn't done this. I just don't. I think it just needs to reboot back to basics right now. God only knows what they're going to do with it. If Piers Wenger's in charge, something stupid, something really, really stupid. I think that's what we can look forward to. But exactly, 90%, and this is just from the song. 90% of the country do not want a female doctor. I don't know what to tell you, mate. I don't know what to tell you. Just, I don't know, wake up, smell the coffee. Maybe Jodie, maybe it didn't work out so well, right? I think that's what we can tell you. Jodie, it didn't work out so well, darling. I just in one more thing I would add to Jodie Whittaker for her future career. The Bechdel test is your friend. As an actor, the Bechdel test is your friend. You work best when you are failing the Bechdel test. When you are somebody's wife, mother, girlfriend. That's your best acting. Everything else, you're not very good at. Really, you're just not very good at. Hate to be the one to tell you. I think somebody should have broken the information to you a little bit earlier, but never mind. There you go. I'll be back tomorrow or the day on with more limitless, idiotic Doctor Who articles, which they just can't stop writing. I think tomorrow we might look at the top 6 episodes of the Jodie Whittaker run, according to the Insane Shield Media. So that's what to look forward to. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.